Hi Virgo, it's me Jamie with Lost Boy. This is going to be a new segment that I'm starting. I am going to be doing soul readings. So these are going to be for just you, right? So cross watchers, unfortunately, this is not a reading for you unless you're really that creepy and you really want to know what's going on internally with the Virgo. And if that's the case, then I suggest you get a therapist and leave Virgo alone. But this reading is supposed to be just for you. I will be doing your energy check-in soon, and that's when I will spill all the tea on what's going on around you. I do want to say thank you for all of the continued support. It truly does mean the world to me, allows this channel to grow, but most importantly gets these messages out there to others who need them. And if anybody out there is interested in booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, y'all, let's get into this message. Universe, what does Virgo need to know, please? What does Virgo need to know? Help us get these cards in line for a Celtic cross, please. This is for Virgo. Oh, that was the Eight of Wands almost wanting to come out. Think something might have been stagnant for you, Virgo, at this time. Four of Swords. Crossing you is Judgment. Crowning you is the Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Cups is driving this reading. Page of Pentacles in the past. The Sun for the future. Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. Seven of Cups. And the Moon card. I actually really like this combination for your with your outcome and your future card, because it tells me you're headed towards happiness and that somebody, whoever, ooh, there's a lot of energy coming in here. Like, I feel like there's a lot of shit that's being cleared out of your energy and out of your karma, Virgo. With this concoction here, it's like you're finally going to be stepping into freedom, right? Where your inner child is finally going to be able to step outside and play. And with this moon card here, something about you being able to see through the illusion the whole time, it's what saved you. I also feel like at this time, you have been in this position and in this period where you have been doing a lot of reflecting about the past. And maybe that has a lot to do with these, about the projections no longer being able to affect you. Because driving this reading is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So this tells me that there's been probably some kind of startling revelations in regards to into the company that you keep, right? Whether it's relationships or whether it's friends or family. There's been a disrupt and there's been a reevaluation here. And maybe re-examining people's actions against their words with this Judgment card. Maybe trying to understand why you reacted in a certain way in order for you to gain the bigger picture with this moon card. Like, you see the bigger picture of what somebody here was trying to do and how you were involved in that plan. We do have happiness right here. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is external to you. This is what you don't see coming in because you are evolving here with this Ten of Swords. Something about you having to go back and you had to heal certain triggers so that way people couldn't use them against you. And that's why, like, you've evolved. You've become independent here. Because crowning you, that's what's in your thoughts right now with this Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're focused on your independence. You're focused on your freedom. You're focused on building some kind of future for yourself where you're not stuck in a situation. And I really feel like it was a situation here where somebody here was probably trying to tug at your heartstrings or like taking your kindness for granted. Like maybe that you would always be around or that you'll always be there to help pick up the pieces to always help this individual. But you're realizing that it was an illusion and a tactic that somebody here has used. So it's like you're releasing yourself from past burdens, from past triggers here. It's like people can't use your past against you, or they can't use the past against you anymore because you see it clearly for what it was. It's like you're on to somebody, and because you've been on to somebody, they're no longer on to you. You took some kind of opportunity here, or I'm really feeling like this was like you made a divine move with this Page of Pentacles. And I feel like you kept something to yourself and you kept it close to your chest. And you had to probably move in silence. And that had a big part of maneuvering yourself through this energy here. We have the Seven of Cups in your hopes and fears. And this tells me that maybe you're a little afraid here that your faith isn't going to be paying off, because in this deck, it's the High Priestess asking the Divine for assistance. And the Divine is showing the way, and I feel like whatever the way it was that the Divine has shown you, it was this Page of Pentacles that you were holding on to you. And you were like, you know what, I can't let people know that I have this, because you knew that somebody here had some kind of intentions. And I know I keep talking about somebody else, but I feel like that was the biggest struggle for your soul, was independence in your thoughts, not allowing somebody's projections to define you. It's like you're stepping into this authenticity, into this you that somebody hasn't seen before, right? And the phrases or the words that people used to use against you, it no longer affects you because you've healed that portion of yourself. It's like you've become formidable because it's like you're hard to take down. But the truth of the matter is that you're no longer making other people or other people's problems the main character in your story. And sometimes people will do that to strong individuals like yourself, Virgo, because they know of all the fruits that you bring with this Nine of Pentacles, right? Because you are dedicated, you are independent, and you say you're going to do something, you do it. And now you're like, wow, if I just gave that energy back to me instead of giving it to people who are unappreciative of it, I can take this little seed that the universe has given me and I can grow something. And that's exactly what you've done with the Sun card. Some of you have gone down some kind of a divine path and realigned yourself here, because we do have an angel pictured on this card. You could be an earth angel of sorts, a starseed, a healer. But you stepped into the role, to the position that you were always meant to be. It's like you've listened to the universe. You were faithful. You were a faithful servant to the universe, to the divine, to source, to God. We have strength in the reverse, Ten of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles reversed with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, even though you were fearful, even though you were scared, even though you had to bite your tongue, right, with the Four Swords, you had to take a chill pill, you had to take a step back, right? You couldn't react at all. It's like you really had to control your emotions despite all of the betrayal that you went through. So it's like having to keep a smile on your face. So it's like you don't even look like what it is that you have overcome because you kept faithful. You know what I mean? You didn't let it I was about to say, like, you didn't let it affect you in the physical. I feel like this battle, whatever this was, it was more of like somebody wanting to have control of your mind. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. We have things moving in a positive direction, shifting for you because you heeded the call. You stayed the course. You healed yourself from your past, or you are healing yourself from your past. You're stepping in to the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Even though you were fearful, even though you didn't know how, you might have felt a little overwhelmed, you made the choice to still commit. And it's like the universe is rewarding your faithfulness now. I also feel like right now at this time, you guys are using like humor or like sarcasm as a way to combat what's always been dished to you. So like even the way you're responding is totally different. And people are like, what? That used to always piss Virgo off. Not anymore. Universe, help us clarify this reading, please. For Virgo. Knight of Cups reverse. You've had to hold back your emotions at this time. You have had to hold back your emotions at this time. It wasn't a time to give. Ace of Cups reversed. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. See, that's what they wanted. They wanted you to be so hyper-focused on their issues and their problems. Because they knew that you were a healer. They knew that you were a powerful manifester. They know that you are divinely touched. And maybe, like, in whatever this thing, I think that whatever this was, it was all about you needing to learn how to protect and guard your heart, even from those closest to you. And with this moon, I feel like you have been given such, like, your discernment has leveled up to the point where you can read between the lines, you can read between the words, you can see between the actions, right? And it's like you can see the domino effect that lines up the future. You have been victorious here because you had to switch up how you acted, right? And maybe for some of you, you had to turn off that love, and it's not easy, but you realize that maybe there were individuals there who just really truly didn't deserve it. And so you gave that back to yourself because they didn't want you to be able to take care of yourself. Maybe they wanted you codependent on them because we do have independence here. Maybe that was, it's like this twisted, I don't know, situation that you were in that you were just like, people like it when I do things for them, they like it when I give them things, but when it comes to me, it's like the energy was never reciprocated. And maybe instead of you trying to do things, maybe that was a part of it. Maybe you were trying to do things in order for to gain people's approval or to make people like you, but at the end of the day, you're like, you know what? Fuck you. You know what? Like, I'm done trying to make you like me. I'm done trying to make you see things my way. And I'm just no longer going to even waste the energy. And now I'm just going to treat you how you treated me. You know, you get what you give. And somebody here is like, you know what? I'm no longer going to even try. And it's like everybody around you is like, oh, wow, I didn't think Virgo was actually going to just stop caring. Because they always care. They care about everybody. They care about the turtle crossing the street, you know? Not if the turtle keeps biting it. If the turtle keeps biting you, you're like, you know what, turtle, you're on your own. Have somebody else help you cross the street, right? I'm done getting bit. Trying to help you. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Thank you, universe. The Hierophant. You have stayed committed to the... Oh, child. You have strengthen your commitment to the divine. You have become a leader here. People are looking at you like, who is this person? It's like they wanted you to submit. All right, maybe they thought that they were the alpha and that you were the beta. But it turns out this whole time you're actually a sigma. And you're like, I'm not even going to tell people what's going on. I'm not even going to show you. People have no idea. And when they find out, they're just like, what? See, Nine of Wands reversed. You're no longer overwhelmed. You're no longer overwhelmed and overburdened by these relationships. And maybe you still have to deal with these people because maybe they're your family, right? Or maybe it's like friends of friends or whatever. But it's like the way that you carry yourself, it's like these people know not to try you anymore, that they can't try you anymore because you see it coming. Three of Wands. Not be, see, it's like not moving forward with these people. They're not moving in the future, not moving forward in the future with these people. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Pentacles. Wow, you received news to no longer put work in and invest in some kind of situation here, in some situation where they wanted to watch you work while they reaped all of the benefits. That's what they wanted. And you were like, no, I'm all set. I'm all set. Five of Swords. They were in their ego. They wanted to be the alpha. They wanted to try and make you submit to something that you didn't even need to submit to. You don't submit to no one but the universe, but to the divine. That's who you submit to. You don't submit to anything on this earthly plane. Nine of Cups reversed. And now we have Strength upright. Yeah, you did the right thing here because wow, people, this could be somebody, the group was being overindulgent. Right? This could be people who have their own addictions or people who just love to overdo it. Maybe this is somebody here that overdoes it with whatever it is that they do, right? It could be with money, it could be with whatever, right? And they always expect you to bail them out, you to always be there to help them, you to always have the answer. And I feel like part of this judgment was you realizing when you needed that same help, love, you never received it. So you're like, well, if I have to be on my own, then I'm not going to keep loving this individual. Seven of Cups. It's here twice. And with this one, it's like you were going to be free and liberated, and you were going to be receiving a lot of options here because you stayed faithful, because you weathered the storm. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. The Hermit. Eight of Cups reversed, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you took back your power here. You no longer kept going back to a situation here that you knew was only trying to keep you off balance. You went within and you seeked the guidance that you needed to. Even if you didn't know exactly what you were doing at the moment, it's like you just followed your instinct. You just started moving different. Like you instinctively did this. I don't even think you are even 100% aware that you did this. Tell me about this Nine of Cups, please. We have the Queen of Cups. That love finally being reciprocated to you with the divine's support. With the divine's support. She is guiding you towards love. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe for some of you, you are finally being guided to a relationship here. Because for some time, your energy has been depleted because you've been giving it to everybody else around you. And that's what could be coming in. Some of you could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. I do have Cancer here, I do have Taurus, I do have fellow Virgo here, as well as an Aquarius. But this could just be the union of you finally stepping into the role that you were born and destined to step into. The one that the universe had planned for you all along. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, the Two of Pentacles reversed, in the Four of Wands. We're starting with the four and ending with the four. A decision, a choice has been made here. It's like you were called to hold back and release toxic contracts here that did not serve you. To no longer move forward with those contracts. To no longer move forward with those individuals. And a choice has been made, right? With the Two of Pentacles. About your stability, and something is finally coming together for you, Virgo. Whatever it is that you have been working towards, whatever it is that you have been wanting to manifest, that you are co-creating with the universe, because that's what this was. The universe gave you the seed. You put in the work and effort to get to it. Even though it was probably a lot more internal. You know, not to judge, Virgos are very analytical. I know it. I'm a Virgo sun myself. But it's like you are no longer, you're no longer keeping people in your brain, in your mind, in your headspace, right? If they're not, you know what I mean? If they're not paying rent, they don't need to be here. It's not your problem anymore. Something is finally coming together for you because you held back when you needed to hold back from who you needed to hold back from. Universe, tell me about this moon, please. The Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Wow, this is a passionate new start here for you. One where you're not going to be confused. And maybe some people around you are going to be, they're going to be talking shit because you're going to be moving differently. You're going to be very, very inspired. You're going to be very bold. You're going to be very confident. You're obviously going to be radiating here with all of this fire energy. Like the spotlight's, like you're going to be drawing attention. And let people talk shit from your past because they no longer have access to you because you're too busy building on your Ten of Pentacles. You're too busy taking the seed that the universe has given you and nurturing it and growing it. And now you no longer have any of the roadblocks. You know, the negative projections that people have placed on you. For some of you, this could have even been like spiritual warfare that you are under, that you had to fight. You know, by doing your cord cuttings and your protection rituals. Whoever this bitch is, let him talk. This high priestess in the reverse. You know, this is somebody here that's a follower. They're not a leader. They're a follower, right? You are the Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles. You are more than comfortable with standing alone. And the universe sees that. That you can no longer be moved and that your morals and that your heart can no longer be used to try and manipulate you. It's like you have stepped in to your higher self. Like you're not walking knowing that, you can access your higher self. You're walking alongside your higher self. You know what I mean? So it's like you're no longer fighting it. Right? And that was because of the heart. You were like, but no, but this is my, you know, this is my parent. This is my this is my that, right? But I also feel like there's a part of you that always knew that you somehow always felt rejected and always felt like you weren't being given what it is that you were asked of. But not anymore. This is like a beautiful ending here because, like, it's like you're moving forward and somebody or a group here is not going to be able to move forward with you. And it's like maybe they doubted you. But because this came from the universe, it's like they doubted the universe. So it's like they bet against the universe. It's like they bet. This is giving me, I don't know the actual scripture off the top of my head, but it's reminding me of the story of Job. You kept that faith. Even though there was a lot of loss through the process, you didn't understand why, but God, the universe, never gave up on you. The universe always believed in you to see this through, and you did, despite the odds, and despite the enemy thinking that you wouldn't. You did. And it's like you're coming out on top here, being totally free, not being shackled by anything. So it's like whatever they planned for you, it's like they had the opposite effect. Because now you're heading into a place of limitless Virgo. Like whatever you thought that you wanted, the universe is saying, nope, you've unlocked the portal, the gateway to more than you could have even dreamed of. And it's because of your faith. That is what I have for y'all, Virgo. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. Universe. Any advice for Virgo, please? We have healing 36 breaking down to a 9. The true essence of your soul is one of complete health. Ganesha is pictured sitting on a peacock. Peacock feathers have been used in curative remedies for thousands of years and across countless traditional cultures. They are said to carry spiritual medicinal energy that can assist people seeking balance and healing in their lives. The challenges of daily life can throw you out of balance with the truth of your being. It is easy to get caught up in the daily grind and in a general feeling of lack. Remember that you were created from the perfection of divine light and love. Your physical body is simply a shell that covers your soul. True healing is only possible when you take responsibility for your own well being on this earth and your self empowerment. See yourself as complete, healthy, and whole. Ganesha prompts you to believe that you truly are capable of handling any matters of health or relationships without blame and with integrity and grace. And that's exactly what you have done and you are doing, my dear Virgo. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Oh, actually, look out for the next reading that I'm posting after this, because Virgo, now we're going to dive into your energy and we're going to spill some tea. Alrighty, y'all. Ciao.